Now starting the great debate between Newton and Leibniz. Who truly invented calculus? Let's get it started. Now introducing the two rivals in the world of calculus, Sir Isaac Newton and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. Today, the world will find out who truly invented calculus. My name's Sir Isaac Newton. I'm a pretty famous guy. I discovered gravity, an apple fallen from the sky. Who's this other contender? Please tell me who? Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, that's a mouthful or two. Why are people doubting I created calculus too? With my laws of motion optics, to name one or two. I'll stand my ground and speak what is true. Now this newbie Leibniz guy, let's hear it from you. First of all, let me say that my name is just fine. Just because you can't say it, don't make a scene and whine. You're quite prideful, boasting about your works, but being a famous physicist doesn't always have its perks. You've grown to be arrogant, and that's nothing new. Your pride is a major flaw that I see in you. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. That ends round one. Next up, share a bit of your family background. My family was poor as can be, but as much as it hurt, that didn't stop me. I was bullied in school because I liked to learn, but I worked real hard and good grades I did earn. So before you judge me, listen to my story, and you'll find that I didn't just bask in my glory. It took years, effort, and pain to get this far, because being poor didn't help me reach the bar. My parents, they raised me and did the best they could, but my teachers helped me improve. By my side, they always stood. This is a little of my life and why I work this hard. So before judging me, please don't play that card. Okay, that's fair. Thanks for sharing the why. Now I'll tell you my story, and I'll try not to cry. My dad passed away when I was only 6 years old. He inspired my learning instead of me growing cold. He gave me his library and full access to it, which was the start of my inventions as people now knew it. As a single mother, my parents supported me. I became a major figure in philosophy. Now on to round three, your defense of your contribution to calculus. Let's get started. I'll start this one off and state my words before conceited over here makes me look like a nerd. On my own time and in my own way, I invented integrals like any other day. I then took a curve and found the desired area. My mother said I then broke into hysteria. In the year 1675, I made the dy over dx, the summa. I would thrive. I traveled to England at the time, and Newton over here said I committed a crime. He said I must have seen his writings in a letter, and I said it wasn't true, that I could do better. As hard as it seems, you gotta trust me that I created calculus independently. Okay, hear me out. Please don't cut me off or shout. You need to hear my side to find out what it's all about. When I was 18 in 1665, a plague broke out and sent me home from school. With all this free time, I wasn't a fool. I took the time to keep working on math, and before I knew it, this calculus I hashed. When I went back to Cambridge in 1667, I told my buddies about my work and they said it was heaven. I made my own notation that I think is much cleaner. My confidence level can be seen in my demeanor. I'm sorry, but dy over dx all to x equals 2 is much harder and complex than f prime of 2. And publish it, my friend said again and again, but I hesitated and didn't know when. I still use my equations and findings in my work, but I didn't publish till later. It was all clockwork. Looking back now, I realize that was my mistake, because after years of debating, I looked like a fake. But my brain is a machine, all intelligent and mean, and up until now, my record is clean. If you don't believe that I alone created the topic at hand, perhaps then you will never truly understand. Yeah. You heard it here, folks. The famous debate. Who truly invented calculus? Newton? Leibniz? Both? It's up to you to decide. And please, don't wait.